In all my years being in the Miraculous fandom, you know I have to talk my shit because I'm one of the OGs who have experienced just about every type of Miraculous stan and the little sub-fandoms of every single character. So today I'll be ranking them. I'm prepared to get stoned if this reaches sensitive ass bitches. Some of these scary bitches might shoot me like that staged PR shooting at the Trump rally, and I don't really care. Rip to my ear though. This video, just like most of my videos, are for entertainment purposes. Moi, dears are wouldn't harm a fly, mostly chill, zero media literacy, under 14 or jobless, need therapy, mostly insufferable and pits of hell. Pretty self-explanatory, let's get into it. Some characters have like zero fans, so I didn't include those or we would have a tier called zero fans and most of the show's characters would go there. So I'm only counting characters with more than 3 fans. Alex stans. I'm mutuals with like 2 of them. I also see them on Reddit trying to make something out of the nonsensical brain-rotting time travel, so I don't know what any of that means, but I support you. They're chill, I guess. Also, I don't think there's that many of them, but whatever. That's okay, you stay supporting Queen of Nougatum. All 3 of you, Alanators. Please stop trying to defend the Leela ass licking like Ella was just really infatuated with Leela's botched up bangs. It's okay. You got your long awaited apology to Marinette scrapped, but you survived. I won't even lie, I was a big Ella stan in season 4 because she was eating the girls up every episode, and then I remembered the writers will destroy the brain we see in battles next time Leela shows up, and did. I don't know how you guys do it. Tom, imagine a smart character is suddenly dumb only when the plot requires them to be, so their main character best friend will only have the future boyfriend on her side. But anyways, they're chill, I guess. Andre Naders. Didn't expect to see him having a fandom, did you? Me neither, but apparently he has at least 3 fans because the writing team was sucking his dick dry in that interview they did. The writing team sure loves him and they're insufferable, as we all know, so automatically in the insufferable tier. Defending this child abuser and Donald Trump looking ass saying he changed? When did that happen? You just pulled that out of your ass. Callan bust your Callanators? Most of the ones I've come across are pretty much porn addicts, so there's not much to talk about here. Pits of hell. Adrian stans. Some of them are insufferable, but like rightfully so, because the shit they have to put up in the show where their fav is a main character but is treated like a minor side character is crazy. Wouldn't wanna be them. Also, unless they're Adrianette shippers mutually with Mari Bug stans, there's always a bunch of shitting on each other for the whole who's the better main character and shit like that. Well, we all know whose fav wins the more relevance in the show award. It's Marinette, only because the writers are forcing her in everything, even in Adrian's deep ass family drama where she has no place. They also defend Sunshine Boy Yuwu no matter what, even if he continuously hits on Ladybug when she's busy fighting terrorists, because oh no, she threw him in the trash. Maybe she should do it again, I don't know. Well, maybe not post season 5 now, she should be thrown there, to be honest. One thing I've noticed is some of ya all are strangely homophobic or just bigoted, and it shows anytime someone headcanons Adrian as lesbian or trans femme. Like, okay, literally, how are you an Adrian stan and homophobic? Pick a struggle. Adrianators? Adrian stans will go and need therapy. Chloe stans. You know what, I'll stop giving them fandom names. Ooh, I hope they don't find this. I've actually been meaning to make a video about the wave of Chloe stans on all social media apps being equally as insufferable and deranged. If you talk shit about her, they will jump on you and tell you to kill yourself because her mother left her when she was 5. It's actually insane, like damn bitch, you live like this. Chloe stans are like the barbs of the Miraculous fandom. I said what I said. Can't take their asses anywhere, they'll start going off about how Chloe is Marinette's ender. It's all game, and too, you know it would stink if you put all her stans in a room, and they have this mean girl Regina George persona too most of the time. It's so funny. Like you a man. Onuka Burgers. Also, don't let me start on how racist her fans are. You can't make this up. Always trying to defend her anytime the racist allegations are brought up, but never beating them, sadly. Like as if the microaggressions and the targeting to Asians wasn't enough, she just had to pull a Donald Trump hashtag make France great again. That's the cherry on top, I think. Wouldn't wish an interaction with them on anyone, and they're walking among us. It's crazy. Pits of hell. Emily stans. You would think they don't exist, but they somehow do. I was surprised too. Between living off of crumbs, asking for the Tibet special, and making 500,000 word fanfics out of her being dead for 5 seasons and counting, or buying any double ring and peacock themed shit, they find it's safe to say they are living in their own little bubble. and good for them. They're kinda scary though. I won't elaborate. Well, maybe I will. If anyone brings back the evil Emily theories, they get defensive as fuck. Like, damn, maybe she is. And they'll go on rants to tell you how nobody understands Emily and I don't even know, you all are kinda delusional, let's say. Need therapy. Phoenix stands. Fathomers. I am a fathomer myself, and I can speak for everyone when I say the amount of terrible people who claim to be fathomers make us good fathomers look bad. Like, I promise you, not all of us are ESA defenders. But somehow the biggest Felix stan accounts that have him as their whole brand are always problematic ass people. In a fathom, I'm looking at your ass. Anyways, like I said, half of the Felix fandom is gay people who resonate with him and project onto him, holding on by a thread, hoping he will get even 2 seconds of screen time in the London special, like me. Or it's a bunch of hags defending that one scene and bringing back old debates for no reason. It is truly hell for us. But as a fathomer, I can confirm we are insufferable either way. Like, look at me getting mad as hell whenever I see misconceptions and misinterpretations about him when it's a bunch of pixels from a children's show. Mostly insufferable. Gabriel stands. Ooh, you hoes make me mad. Okay, so claiming to be a fan of this character requires balls, because you'll have some dumb kids being like, oh, but he's so bad. Well, yes, he is, and some people happen to like bad characters. It's perfectly normal. Doesn't mean they endorse problematic behavior. We've been over this debate. But what pisses me off is the majority of Gabriel stans are hopping on his dick trying to defend him because, oh, he lost his wife and he's a broken, grieving man. He is emo, guys, cut him some slack. He did everything for love, so it's okay if he abused his son. It was because he loves his wife so much. This is how they all sound. Like, if you all were on TikTok at all a year ago when the season 5 finale came out and everyone was talking about the wish scene, it was hell. Every comments section filled with brain dead individuals talking about how he was a broken man fighting for his love. So cute, he's my baby girl. Like, bitch, hello, the child abuser and groomer? Get up. I wish I was exaggerating. Media literacy is at an all-time low, I fear, because ain't no way people actually sympathized with him after that finale and fell for the Gabriel is a hero thing the show tried to push. But that's the thing, that lie was supposed to make people mad. It wasn't a way for Gabriel to get redemption or any of the shit people were accusing the writers of. Maybe even me at one point, because I didn't get it at first either. Because they really did nothing to redeem him, and we know this. If anything, he looks even worse to us after the wish. But somehow, even after putting his son in solitary confinement, selling 3D avatars of his son in underwear to crazy fans and threatening to kill Marinette, and taking the easy way out so he doesn't have to pay consequences, and with zero apology to Adrian, after all that he still gets sympathizers and defenders. Hell number. Yeah, all are some crazy people, I would say pits of hell, but zero media literacy is calling me. It fits ya all perfectly. Kagami stands. Her fandom is mostly autistic people like myself who deeply resonate with her and her experiences as a sheltered kid who grew up with zero friends and with an abusive mother who controlled her every inch and expected nothing less than perfection, only to realize that did her no good because she doesn't know how to navigate around her teenage years now, and everything she knows about love is from manga. Also, all her stans are lesbians. Kagami stans had to experience the worst hate train any miraculous character has ever had. Marinette a close second, because the microaggressions and the racism, all because she was quote-unquote ruining Adrianette. We were living in hell. Wouldn't harm a fly even though we should. Defending Kagami on the internet is not enough. I need a gun. Leela stands. Don't let me talk about that one Trump supporter Leela stan with 18,000 followers on TikTok who recently joined Twitter because we'll be here forever. Fuck that twink, say it with me. Check on them though, because they might be distressed after the Trump rally shooting. I just know he's crying over the ketchup here. But isn't that most of her fandom anyway? Just winks? I fear we need to change that. Like, she needs some lesbians who ship her with Lil Lynette. Where's the toxic Yuri? Thank you. I mean, it's fine if you like her, even if she's a terrible villain whose lies are so forced and nothing she says would have any impact on anyone if the other characters were even 1% smarter. Leela and plot armor go hand in hand. So if you like that, go ahead, I guess. You all are lucky too. You are getting like 5 more seasons with her as the main villain. It's between zero media literally and under 14 or jobless. Luka-kun, his stance from the moment he was introduced never failed to prove they only like him because they find him attractive and because he's cute and sweet. That's all he got going on. Also they somehow collectively agree he listens to the neighborhood. Everyone laughed. Like, is that the most alternative you can get? The way the show has made his music taste very clear too. Now even I get it and his fans don't. Under 14 or jobless. Heavy on the under 14. Marinette stands. On one hand I do understand the rage because they had to endure the second worst hate train on their fav for years. The stalker allegations got them so riled up, hits their villain origin story, and now to anyone whose tongue dares to rise against Maribug they start World War III. From my experience poor Marinette got some of the worst people alive in her fandom. I'm so serious. Like I could say names too but y'all don't want me to because I will probably get doxxed. Like yes that's how the main Maribug stands and their brainwashed minions are. I've experienced it firsthand, and my mutuals too. It's crazy. Yes Marinette does get unnecessary hate but y'all have to remember we are criticizing the writers who mind you are white 50-year-old men writing a 14-year-old Asian girl and not the non-existent 14-year-old in question. Unclench. Also decide on what the hell her creepy actions are because depending on what's convenient for your argument you say it's exaggerated silly cartoon gags and then you say it's trauma response. Like you try to make her villain origin story derision make sense and even you can't because the gaping holes are loud and you can't fill them with shit. I fear you can't have a single civil conversation with some of her stans. It's like a ticking bomb. You all are never happy, always talking shit about something and she gets most of the screen time too. Damn you are always fed. I'm sorry but some of you scary skanks needed to be humbled. And they always shit on Adrian for no reason. If any Adrian stan dares to complain about the way the writers handle Adrian and his zero screen time and relevance despite being one of the main characters they go crazy and call them misogynists. That's one thing you and Tommy Astrayuk have in common. Not a flex by the way. The performative activism goes crazy too. Don't think we haven't noticed. Oh you are so cool and edgy. Take this cookie. Save Marinette from you. Actually you all are doing worse than her haters are. I said this on Twitter once and they all quote tweeted me like they knew I was talking about their insufferable asses. I mean if the shoe fits. Get your ass off Twitter and take a shower. Natalie stands. Either porn addicts or depressed 18-year-olds who are convinced she had a threesome with Gabriel and Emily and that's the most interesting thing about her. Be honest, do you like her for her interesting backstory or because she's hot? Gagged when Passion came out and saw their fav slamming Gabriel down on the counter like she about to beg him wishing they were in his place. Every Natalie stan is obsessed with her boobs in one way or another. It's okay she killed Cinti babies. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss or whatever. Mother. Well let's start a little lower, maybe stepmother. Gagged every time Mayura came on screen and then Mayura gagged literally because she was dying. Ya all saw your fav dying too. That's crazy. I mean ya all are not that bad. Need therapy. Nathaniel stands. There's not a lot of them but the ones that exist are loud and proud. No joke I've come across one that has a whole room worth of Nathaniel merch from Redbubble. The 2017 Shy Tomato Boy with an eye. You Wukawaya kids are all now trans. They're pretty chill. Like I don't have that much to say. Maybe because there's not that many of them for me to come to a conclusion for sure but they're okay. Probably need therapy too but I need to put at least one in the wouldn't hurt a fly. Dear I don't see any other going in here. Tiki/plag stance. Under 14 for sure. Probably kids who ship them together despite the canon saying Quamies can't fall in love. Make fan art of them as humans and it's a white ass couple with red and black hair and they never acknowledge other Quamies. Skibidi toilet Riz. Zoe stands. Basically suffix. Either ship their fav with Marinette or Kagami. I'm seeing the Zoe x Sabrina wave lately too and I kinda see the vision. Some of them are annoying but there's some chill ones too. Like I know your fav has a lot of haters for being stale but don't worry about it. But there's also the Chloe stans beef always dissing each other for their favs. All I have to say about this is you all need to get a job. Like this is not Nikki versus Megan. Get up and wash your booty hole. Go pay your taxes. Mostly chill. As much as I would have liked to put Ameli's fan base in this video and put it in the top tier, she only has one fan and that's me. So, but that's okay, I'm gatekeeping her anyway. The girls who get her. When you all realize her potential it will be too late. If you ask me, I don't stand any character maybe aside from Felix. I'm just existing talking about this stupid ass show until season 6 comes out. I don't know, I only care about the Cinti plot. No, because if it wasn't for the Cinti plot and the Peacock Miraculous there would be no show, mind you. Fuck it, call me number one Deusustan.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. What have I done? I'm so sorry.
I can't feel my kid.
Oh crap! The tigers seem like to be, guys. I have bad nerves. I'm so sorry. Feel better, okay?